Meet the Gear Fairies. Riders so overdressed they look like Power Rangers, and so angry at your outfit you would think you just insulted their mom.
So apparently not wearing gloves makes me the single biggest threat to road safety. So get texting drivers, drunks, people merging into my lane without looking. Nope, it's me riding barehanded. Somebody call the FBI.
911, what is your emergency?
There are people riding motorcycles recklessly on my street.
Can you describe the reckless behavior?
They aren't wearing gloves.
Let's talk about overzealous gear police for a minute. I used to be friends with this dude who wore a full leather gimp suit every time he got on his bike. He made a full-time job out of shaming other people for not following his dress code. He told me one day the reason he started wearing gear is because he was going butt to nuts on some other dude's bike and he fell off and scraped his vagina really bad.
Whoa.
Who thinks he took the wrong lesson away from that?
Class, what should a man never do?
Ride two up with another man.
And he'd be telling me, dude, you're basically out here naked. Oh, I mean, I got jeans and a t-shirt on. Last time I checked, jeans were closed. It's not exactly like I'm streaking down I-95. You know the type. Full leather tracksuit, boots, gloves, reflective vest, 5 GoPros, and have to tell you every little thing they see wrong with what you're doing. Congratulations, bro. You look like Iron Man on a Honda Grom. You think I want to take advice from you?
Put on some gear, idiot.
Yeah.
Your socks aren't Kevlar, so you're gonna die. They really honestly believe that skill does not matter. You just stack yourself up enough elbow pads, put a mattress around the bottom of your bike, and you're good. I've legit seen these guys almost fall over at a gas station. But at least they had their life alert bracelet on.
I've fallen and I can't get up! Every year, thousands of riders find themselves trapped beneath their own bikes, even with the protection of extreme safety gear.
Don't get me wrong. Gear has its place. Helmets, boots, gloves, that's all good stuff. You end up on the pavement, you're gonna be glad you were wearing it. But harassing people, that just makes you look like a clown.
Are your glove socks?
You're gonna get sunburned elbows, dummy!
Real riders wear 2 helmets at once.
They're like the Jehovah's Witnesses of the motorcycle community. You feel bad being rude to them, and you know they have a noble cause, but you can't help but to get irritated, and you do everything you can to avoid the conversation. Guess what? Shaming people never works. You see, it ties the community too. There's so many police out there harassing us. So many car drivers out there not paying attention that don't see us on the road, putting us in the hospital or worse. You'd think we could unite over those things, but no. Better to harass each other about our fashion choices, right? That makes a lot of sense. That's how you spell unity. Don't they kind of remind you of the gym bros? Let me know in the comments they remind you of the gym bros. Like, do you even live, bro? Like, do you even textile? Do you even leather? Who knows? Maybe they're right. Maybe we need a whole new set of laws. Down here in Florida, you don't even need to wear a helmet. But maybe we should change that and add a whole bunch of things to the list. Just to make sure everybody's safe out there, you know?
No riding unless you're wearing 3 helmets stacked, reflective vests with built-in disco lights, and of course, a life jacket. Can't drown on land if you're prepared.
Some bubble wrap. That might work wonders. That's one thing I haven't seen any of these guys with is bubble wrap. I'm gonna start suggesting that. From now on, when I see somebody with all the gear on, I'll be like, dude, where's your bubble wrap? Who gets on the bike without bubble wrap? So yeah, wear gear if you want. skip it if you want. That's really nobody's business but yours. But can we please stop acting like somebody not wearing gloves makes them the Antichrist of motorcycling?
I will give you anything your heart desires, but you must never wear gloves again.
Don't we have enough to deal with out here already? We got distracted drivers. We got potholes. We got people that treat blinkers like they're optional. FHP. Do we really need to make enemies out of each other too? Anyway, I'll be sure to repent for my bare elbows later. In the meantime, let me know in the comments, what is the dumbest gear advice you have ever gotten in your life? I could really use a laugh right about now. I'm sure I don't have to tell you, the people that I made this video about are going to be real heavy on the dislike button. So if you enjoyed it, why don't you give it a like, help balance things out a little bit.
Ay, Douglas Antonio.